Hey everybody, this is Roxanne. This is my first time videotaping. I kind of didn't want to because I didn't like the camera and how I look. But I set a goal to do a vlog every time that I would visit one of my sisters and do like maybe a weekly update on how the week is. Right now I'm babysitting Jellybean. That's him going over there. He is going to be 2 in July. He heard his name. Right now he's grouchy because he just woke up about 30 minutes ago and doesn't want to eat his breakfast. And he wants to go outside and just like be in the streets, like not walking in the streets, but like going places. He loves going places. And my mom came to visit him and she brought him a taco, and he's mad because everybody left and he didn't get to go anywhere. So he's just here being mad and trying to tell me let's go, and so forth. The reason I named it Babysitter Trying to Lose Weight or Roxy the Babysitter, I'm not sure, is because last year I started out at 234 in January, and around July or August, I weighed in at 284. So within that time, I gained over 50 pounds. When I noticed that, I started to eat a little less, and I went all the way down to 260.6, and that was in February, I think the 15th or 13th, somewhere around there. And then I started the journey and I started losing weight, and then it was little by little, but then I would lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, and I had to do a lot with the babysitting. What he's trying to do. I had to do a lot with the babysitting because my spring schedule for babysitting was Monday through Thursday babysitting, and Monday and Wednesday, Jellybean would come over from, I think, 10 in the morning to about 3. My mom was helping me for a while, took care of him until I woke up like around noon, and then I would take care of him for the rest of the hours. And then I started taking care of him towards the end, like in April, the whole 4 hours. And then Tuesday and Thursday was my horrible schedule. My sister has 2 kids, and at first when they came, they were always crying and didn't want to stay here because at that time we weren't really, well, actually last July, when her summer, they started to come over here, but they weren't really used to us. So every time there's a break and they come back, they start crying and cry for about 10 minutes till she leaves, and 10 minutes into after she leaves, they're still crying, and they just gotten to the point they're already used to being at our house and so forth. But in January through, I think, the last week of March, I set a goal to be at 220, and I didn't make it for many reasons, and one of the main reasons is because I would go to her house on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I started walking, but I don't know how to drive, so my mom would go to my sister's house and pick me up, and then she would end up staying there with the nieces and start playing with my nephews and my nieces. One niece lives with us, and she goes and visits her mom, which are the sister with the 2 nephews. And so they would stay there, and by the time we got home, it was already 8 o'clock. I didn't get to go walk and had already eaten so much bad. I ate the bad because that's all she had in her house, was all bad and so forth. So when I started the journey back in I think the middle of February, 13 or 15, I started to eat less, and I told her that I was going to do this diet, and she did buy me a couple of things. But a lot of the times that she would buy me vegetables, fruits, or things to make salads, my nephews end up eating it, and she's like, I'll just get more, and then she would forget, and I had to go back to the fatty foods. And I think around April, the second week of April, told them, I'm sorry, I can't go to your house and babysit them. You're gonna have to bring them to me. So she had to wake up earlier, get the kids there by 10 o'clock in our house, and they were still a little grouchy, but then they got over it as the time went by. Because at my house I had the cycling machine, and I could eat what I had in my fridge, and I was controlling my portions, and I get to control what I was eating. I mean, I can control my portions when I was at their house, but it's like, even if I controlled my portions, it was still like high in calories. What else? So, I think school finished around the middle of May, and I kind of had a mini kind of break off from babysitting, but not really, because they were still at my house. And so I start babysitting again this June 6th. I'll give you that right now. Go finish eating. Sorry. And oh look, there's something. So they start June 6th and July the 8th. And during that time, I'm going to only babysit 4 hours maximum, Monday to Friday, all 3 kids. And I think Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I think Saturdays, I'm going to have one niece with me for like 2 hours. Right now in the summer, I don't mind babysitting because it's only 3-4 hours, and I still get to eat what I want, and I get to still exercise when I need to, and I still get to put it in. But I'm trying my best to get to around 160 by August, which is like 80 pounds to lose by August, and it's a lot. If I don't reach it, okay, that's fine, but at least I want to get down to 170 to 160 by August. And the reason being is because I'm going to start off the fall with a hectic schedule of babysitting. Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to be at her house here at 1 till 7. So I'm going to have to bring my lunch, and I'm going to have to bring a dinner. And I need already trying to prepare for that. So I'm trying to arrange food. I'm trying to arrange what I'm going to eat, and so forth. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm only going to have Alex come to my house, and it's going to be from 10 to 4. And Mark started school, which is the other nephew I used to babysit with Alex, his brother, but he's starting school. So on Tuesday and Thursday, I'm only going to have one, which is going to be awesome because I get to put in more workouts, because Alex was one of the kids that like, okay, you watch TV, let me put my headphones on, let me work out, let me dance, let me do my aerobics, let me do whatever I need. But he was still there. Mark was more the kid where I could not do that because he would tell me to stop doing that, or what are you doing, or like, I don't want to do that, or I'm hungry, and so forth. Another thing, Mark and Alex, they're very active kids. They play baseball, they play sports, they're always running, they're always outside, and they eat like crazy. So whatever they're eating, they're burning off. So a lot of, when I have anytime I'm babysitting them, instead of eating like just breakfast and lunch with me, they eat breakfast, lunch, and a couple of snacks plus another meal. So it's like eating 3 meals and 2 snacks. It's a lot, but I mean, they're not fat, and they lose what they eat. And a lot of times, like, I would want the food that I was cooking for them, and I would try to make healthier foods, but even with the healthier foods, they do not like it, and they would always go back to the fatty foods, which include like mac and cheese, corn dogs, hamburgers, hot dogs, hamburger helper, spaghetti. And I'm the type of person right now that I took all bread carbs, tortilla carbs, I took rice out. I'm not eating none of that. I do have some carbs because, like, I just inserted the calorie intake for the Yoplait Light yogurt. Where is it? And this has carbs in it. I think like 14 carbs or something. It's in there. So it's like, okay, I'm eating carbs, not knowing that I'm eating carbs, but I guess it's good carbs. I don't know. And yeah, So let's see what else. Oh, my other goal before I get to the fall is Jellybean's birthday is on July 16th. His birthday party is on July 16th, and I kind of want to be around 180. And I'm going to talk more about that in the next video, about calories I eat, the exercise that I'm doing, and more about Jellybean's birthday. But this video is getting too long, and it's not showing me how many minutes I have, and I'm probably gonna have to edit this. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.